is to pull a report live from SAP, and then we'll generate a chatbot and use it on the mobile so that the user can simply ask a question using his voice commands and regenerate the output in the report. Let's get going. So going to our Power BI connector for SAP. So this is your people at work. Essentially what this will do is this Power BI will go and run the required report in SAP and fetch the data, and then we'll do some of the things which we were talking about for chatbot, etc. Right? So when we log into our people at work Power BI connector, essentially it asks for a few questions. What's the protocol? Which SAP server to go to? Port number, let's leave those as standard, and then there are a few options here. I can pull tables, I can pull or standard reports, queries, CDS, that's for HANA. I can pull data from BW extractors or SAP tables. Let's use the favorite RM07 talks once again. So we'll go with the reports and we have been using this variant for quite some time. I hope you remember it by now, or you can use any of the variants in the system. We'll use the business field names because that makes it easier for the business user to see his data, and we'll leave it as delimited as the style. All right, so that's all it wants to know. Let's go ahead and load this data. So now it is going and running this report live in SAP and fetching the output for us to look at. So if you notice here, it has gone ahead and generated a few questions here based on the data it has fetched from the SAP system, right? So let me switch now for this Power BI report onto my mobile and see how that data looks like. All right, now I'll switch to my mobile and see what we can do with the chatbot. Okay, this is my iPhone mobile and I have opened this MB51 report and I get a series of questions, total time by entry, average sales value, etc., which are stock questions, and it answers it for me. Let's see if I can ask it a more elaborate question, right? So show me the quantity by plant for last 10 years. And there you go. It has generated this chart for me with each of the plants and what's the quantity by the plant. I can also ask it to, rather than showing me by the plant, I will say, let's try, show me the average quantity by material for last 10 years, right? And when I this, now it has refreshed the screen and it is showing all the materials and the quantity with each of the materials. So what did we do? We basically went ahead and pulled a report from SAP live and pushed this Power BI mobile onto my handheld, and Power BI mobile is available as a download to you. And with this data in the Power BI mobile, we are able to, in a chat-like Q&A mode, ask questions and get answers, including graphs and figures on my handset. This is pretty useful for someone who's out there in the field, or is there in a mine, or some location where they need access to SAP data, but they don't have a full-fledged system and they need to carry the data around and ask questions as they go. All right, I hope you find this useful. Thank you very much.